We now become conscious of our breath, remembering that we breathe the breath of Brahma, we breathe the breath of God. Every in-breath and out-breath is indeed sacred, for it is the living, loving frequency of Creator. It is that animates all things. The breath indeed is the sacred, powerful in-breath and out-breath of creation. The ever constant renewal of things, the ever constant reconfiguration of creations that are boundless and endless and still unique and different. The sacred in-breath is that connects us to all creation, to all living things, as all are living things, no matter the undulating waveforms of the frequency. So from that rock that will change over time, to that tree that goes into its cycle of giving leaves and shedding leaves. It is the sacred, divine in-breath and out-breath. And so as we come into sacred alignment in full consciousness, no longer unconscious, but fully conscious of each and every breath and each and every thought, that we become alert and aware in the moment of the eternal now. For all things become amplified as we now train our senses. We train and bring back the re-remembering of the ability for us to know all things at once. That all things manifest in a thought away, in a breath away. The closeness of things in simply a breath and a thought. And so, beloveds, we come here in this now to use the sacred breath and the sacred thought. Coming together as the Ami Shaddai, the family of light, we pour forth together not only the children of the earth who have not forgotten, but indeed it is the children of light throughout the cosmos that come. For the sacred earth is many and one of celestial bodies moving into the ascension. There is a grand orchestrated event of such magnitude. There is indeed great rejoicing, great jubilance in this moment in the grand cycle of time as manifested, that a great embodiment, gargantuan in nature, comes into a new level of awareness, consciousness, and creation. Beloveds, we say to you that you are very much part of this and indeed play a significant role. For there have been many who have said, the children of light upon the earth, the vanguards that keep the light. It is they that awaken. It is they that arise, and it is they that lead. Indeed, the Adam Kadmon, the divine human that vibrates in the highest of celestial realms, comes into a frequency of consistency, a frequency that has been held for eons and eons and eons of time. Indeed, it is that frequency of the great Zion, the frequency of the Adam Kadmon, that made in the image of Creator. And it is in the frequency of the Adam Kadmon, that made in the image of the Creator, for these creational worlds in this universe, that the seeds have been planted and the time for harvest is upon us. Oh, beloveds, you do so much, not barely in your physical expression, which took great courage and fortitude to come into a physical, mental, and emotional embodiment. Indeed, as the speaker says, spacesuit Earth. But we are here to say that indeed your soul travel has been ancient and long. For you hold the Adam Kadmon, the frequency of the Zion, known throughout the cosmos in legends and tales, in other creational forces and expressions. For your influence is wide and far. And we say to you here now that the beginning and opening of this higher part that you have always known is there and integrates into your regular daily lives, but yet there is something different and there is something new. There is something different and there's something new. For the unfolding of consciousness is rapidly expanding and ascending. And the sacred ones upon the earth, the righteous, the saints, those who hold the higher heart of compassion and unconditional love, those who hold the light in spite of the distractions and the distortions and the miscreations, but yet hold in the depths of their being, in the knowingness of the light. Indeed, it is the ancient memories, the galactic story, the cosmic deep waters that begin to stir. Yes, indeed, beloveds, it is this new level that is upon you. It is this new level we say to you, embrace, to move into it fearlessly, bringing into you that was unknown now becoming known. That indeed, as you walk your path of mastery, as you move and transcend into earthly dynamics, powers, and influences, you move into the unfoldment of a higher vision, higher mission, higher purpose, with a greater understanding and higher wisdom. Wisdom in this now to be used as many of you have felt the impulses to do things that you know in your inner being it is you to do. No more doubting or wondering. No, those days and those times have passed. You know who you are. You are at the precipice of bringing forth the power and the magnitude of what that is. As you continue to undress the earthly clothes, limitations, misrepresentations, miscreations, parameters, knowing that these shackles cannot hold you any further. You have walked your path of light. You have persevered and you have strived. And the Ami Shaddai, the family of light, knows and understands. And as you awaken to the myriad of love that outpours by so many, all part of the collective, bringing forth the illumination of the Christ consciousness, the divine Maitreya, moving into the seventh heavens and opening up time gates that have been closed for so long. Now communicating to you, beloveds, that the program of you being less than, not worthy or small, is all an illusion into who and what you truly are. And even as you walk within a physical, mental, and emotional world, you know to be the observer of it. For you know you are not of it, but you observe and you walk your mastery upon the earth as you do in other celestial bodies, connected to the true source of who and what you are as the sacred Adam Kadmon, the sacred human made in the image of the divine. And so, beloveds, we see here now a new Eden tree. And indeed, it is a golden tree with golden leaves. For the vibration that you move into is golden. Holding into the higher Christ consciousness, bringing it into the earth, but indeed more than just the earth. For the power that you hold within your visions, the power you hold in your thoughts, the power you hold in speech, and the power you hold in your hearts. And you now encompass all those that look to ascend and to be free from the limitations and the bound of hurt and fear, of doubt, who have forgotten and no longer remember the magnificence of who they are as divine creation of the image. And so we hold now this ever growing golden Eden tree bringing back the memory of the original Eden tree and the many, many Eden trees. But this Eden tree is new from the creation of all prior trees upon the earth and beyond the earth, moving into the great Adam Kadmon, the great Zion frequency. And as we observe this golden tree, all of its parts is a radiant gold emanating in all directions. And as we observe this tree, we know this tree, we are one with this tree, and this tree is one with us. We are superimposed, integrated into the tree as our body integrates within the bark of this golden tree. Indeed, beloveds, we are golden. And the appendages that we have are indeed branches. And in these branches, we send forth the growth of a new era, the growth of a new, expanded, golden age upon the earth and many other worlds. And just as a plant grows towards the great sun, so too this golden tree grows towards the illumination of Creator and all of its levels of light emanations, always within the undulating waveforms of unconditional love. And so we breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath, aligning with this golden tree that has been presented from the highest realms of light beyond the Azimuth worlds. Indeed, the worlds of creation. And in this Trinity vortex that has brought this golden tree, our hearts expand as we understand the magnitude of what this is. Each in-breath and out-breath of the physical body enhances this frequency of great benevolence, great grace and blessing. And so in our consciousness and in our intention, we grow this golden tree. We expand the branches and bring forth new leaves. As it aspires and moves out and up. And as we do this, incorporating, embracing, processing, integrating this frequency of golden, radiant light, we move this tree through the power of our own co-creation, and we move it around the sacred earth. As we hold it in our hearts and it holds us, as each and every in-breath and out-breath that we take expands the flourishing of this golden tree. It is indeed now the cosmic tree of Christ consciousness, divine Maitreya. See clearly in your spiritual eye as you move the branches and the golden leaves around the sacred planet. of Earth Mother. And as she is fully covered with this radiant light ever growing, we see that these leaves and branches fall upon her body, moving in the depths into the many layers of her body, moving into the central core of her divine, radiant crystal core of light, intermingling with the great guardians. The guardians awaken, the guardians align, and continue to move this frequency of the Christ consciousness divine Maitreya, cosmic tree of life, throughout her body, but it no longer and cannot stop there. The trees expand into the celestial bodies who evolve and revolve around the great sun of Helios Vesta. We move the tree, and as it moves into the great celestial bodies that evolve and revolve around the great sun of Helios Vesta, it moves towards the sun of Alcyon. And in the sun of Alcyon, it moves into the celestial bodies throughout the cosmos of the divine Humnam Ku, galactic mother. We hold this frequency of ascension throughout the entire galactic, throughout the entire Hunam Ku, throughout the entire Milky Way galaxy. For indeed, beloveds, your next step is cosmic. Your next step is quantum. Your next step is eternal. Grow the golden Eden tree. Grow out and move it throughout all eternity. Influencing and touching various levels of consciousness you may not even be aware of, but touching, healing, loving, caring throughout the cosmos. And there's myriads and myriads of radiant ones that come and continue and help and support, that it moves further and further, stemming from the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten, stemming from those of the great Adam Kadmon, the ones that hold the similitude of Creator, coming into their ever unfolding power and higher service to all creation. Hold the energy. Grow the energy. Simply allow the energy to course through you. Hold your positions. The energy is still coming in strong, just a few more moments. Hold your positions. And as we have grown this tree, we have grown ourselves. Moving into the great unknown to make known. And now the thought of the return comes. And as such, easily and methodically, we begin intuitively to shore in our electromagnetic field. As the most radiant ones who have been part of this dynamic begins to draw in their electromagnetic field, making it more easier for us to begin to withdraw with the intention to be back fully into our physical, mental, and emotional bodies, even as we see the residue, the golden Eden tree, as it now begins to fade, as we begin to be intentional in coming back fully and grounded into our physical body, knowing that this experience of the great Eden tree, the growth that it provided, the illumination that it expressed, is integrated into our body. And on the count of 3, we will intend to be back, awake, alert, and fully grounded. 1, 2, take a deep breath in. And 3, we are back, we are awake,